Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. If you have not been following this channel, you are totally not gonna understand what I'm saying right here, but this is it, and we're gonna explain it in this video. Don't you just love stimulus checks? I love them, but not for the reason you're thinking. So here we go. All right guys, how are we doing? I hope you're having an awesome day. I am. I got my McDonald's coffee. I got the sun in my face. I got my Tom Cruise glasses on. I'm about to go into the danger zone with you guys. Why? Because we're talking about printing money. Boy, do I love it when we print money. Now, you know, a lot of people are laughing right now because they get me. They understand me. They've been subscribed. Hey, just look down real quick and see if you're still subscribed. A lot of people have been unsubscribed. It's weird. I wonder why. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button one more time, it'd really help me out. So a lot of people would get angry at that because they're good-hearted Americans, and not only Americans, no matter where you are in the world, human beings. None of you like watching governments print money like crazy while the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. It's completely disgusting to me, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to educate the people that don't understand what's going on. Now, here we go. The government's printing money like crazy. Can you stop it? You can protest. You can shake hands. You could write a very strongly worded letter to your congressman. Is that going to help? No. What's going to help is getting out of the system. So here we go. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just a dude in his 40s with a brohawk and a dream. I drink McDonald's coffee. You shouldn't take any of this as financial advice. I literally have not changed my clothes in over a year. Seriously, if you are not on this channel, ask anyone on the channel. I don't even change my clothes. Point being is that every time we got a stimulus check, money just kept flowing out, right, to the people, but it was like pennies. It was like just a pittance, nothing there, just this little bit of money that would flow out. Now, to some people, it was huge. Thousands of dollars a month in unemployment benefits or just fat stimulus checks where they're getting, I don't even remember how much they were, but you get my drift, right? Lots of money. But if you think about it, on the scale of how much they were printing to how little they gave out to the people, no matter where you were in the world, it was a joke. Well, what did some people do? I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went out and I bought physical silver, gold, and cryptocurrencies. That's what I did. Oh, and then I invested a little bit in the stock market too. I bought some gold mining stocks, silver mining stocks, things like that. Because I like to speculate. I get it, it's fun. I'm not a gambler really anymore, so I don't really speculate. I go in and I do my research. That's actually what I suggest. That is some suggestion. Do research. Don't just go throw money into speculative bets. But myself and a lot of people I know went out and took those checks and they put them into real assets, right? Outside of the system. And I'm telling you, I think I've told you that story where one of my buddies bought Theta with one of his stimulus checks. And like, it is crazy. It went from, I want to say it was $1,500 to a little over $100,000 in less than, I want to say it was 8 months. That's really happening right now. Right now, you know, I can't tell you what to buy. I'm not a financial advisor. My point being is there are opportunities everywhere because as this money gets injected into the economy, right? Just that little bit going into people's hands, and then there's a lot going into the fat cat's hands. Those people are doing what I'm doing. They're going out and they're buying real assets, and that is inflating this bubble even worse. Now, with a little caveat here, let's use our friends in Venezuela, and it's absolutely horrific what happened to them. But years ago, I used to tell a story about the Venezuelan stock market and when the hyperinflation started. Because people here in America were talking about how the stocks are a great opportunity. You know, the S&P is forecasted to grow X amount of percent, yada, yada, yada. And I said, what you're missing is the fact that the reason why the S&P is growing and the Dow Jones is growing these days is not because America is innovative and crushing it and out there, you know, doing new things and helping the world. It's because the destruction of the dollar is happening. And so all this money that's being printed, given to banks, financial institutions, yada, yada, is going into those assets and it's inflating the price. I use Venezuela as an example. And at one point, Venezuela's stock market was up like 1,900%. I think it's in the thousands now. It was at 1,900%. And I said, they were getting hyperinflation. I'm all, how rich do you think those people feel? Because their stock market went up 1,900%, but their food has done over that. It's gone up more than that. So if you would have kept your money in stocks and not went and bought some extra food, you're losing money. You're losing purchasing power. Very few people understand that. You know, the most recent example in life, in history, financial history, of people losing purchasing power that the whole society could agree on was the housing crash of 2008. Because for most people, their largest asset in life is their home. And they saw that fall in some locations like Las Vegas, California, New York. They saw it fall as much as 50% during that complete crash. From when you take it from the peak of 2005 to when you saw it come down, say, I think it bottomed between 2010 and 2011. Ironically, around the same time, gold and silver were topping out. So I want people to realize that. There's gonna be more stimulus that comes. And the only reason there's more stimulus is because it's like the Marie Antoinette moment, let them eat cake. You have to realize that these higher people, these oligarchs, and that's what they are. And hey, guys, do me a favor. While you're listening to this, if you're still listening to this while I'm ranting, go over to a Motivational Ninja. I started that channel because things are already happening with this one. And it's like you gotta get a second channel going. And subscribe. It's just motivational pep talks. I'm doing like one a week because you just never know when this goes down. My point being is that they just say, let them eat cake because for tomorrow, I don't remember the quote, it's gonna be a whole different day. And I think that's coming. So pay attention to what's going on, but also take that money that you're being given because there's not a lot of things we can do to fight that, right? Except for voting with your dollars. What are you gonna do with those dollars? Are you gonna hold them in dollars or are you gonna put them into something else? And if you guys decide you want gold and silver, I have arranged for some deals through Andy over Miles Franklin. I'll put a link in the comment section below. You guys can fill out a form. It gets right to him, and then he'll email you back, and challenge him. Like use other websites and go, hey, I can get it here. His goal is to get you the best price. Sometimes he can't. It's rare. It sounds like. I mean, like everyone I'm hearing, about 15% of the time, he can't beat their price because they've got some smoking sale. But by and large, he's been able to beat everyone's prices and has got a great reputation. I also, if you're gonna go buy crypto, if you wanna buy crypto, just so you guys know, it's not advice. This is just, I use Gemini. It's in a, you know, I don't have a link for that. But I love that company. You can't get every crypto out there, but you can get a lot of them. And the Winklevoss twins are the ones that started it. I like those guys. They're pretty solid. All right. Well, actually, I can't really say that. I don't know them. They just don't curse on, Twitter rants. All right, guys, that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.